Hey everybody, welcome back to Pocket Change. Glad to see you again.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode. This is episode 84, Pick
Yes,
or Pass. We didn't get to
22.
do a Pick or Pass. I don't know what Pick or Pass episode it is. I guess it's 23, 22.
I don't know.
I know we didn't get to do one like a week or so ago because of the hurricane and Ben's was out of internet and power, so we didn't get it recorded for you guys, but we are back with your favorite episodes, which are Pick or Pass. But of course, you don't want to miss our full length shows come out during the week as well because they packed with full of a lot of other information. But this is the one where we specifically talk to you about items to buy and most of the time what not to buy. So
Yes, that's pretty much what we do. And actually, it's been a while. So the last pick and pass was September 24th. No, that can't
oh,
be right.
that can't be right. That can't be right. I know we've done one since then. If that's right, then
No,
we've not done a picker pass in a month almost.
no, October 4th. So this is pick or pass 22.
22 October 4th. So
I
here
just
we
named
are.
that weird.
Here we are 14 days later.
Yeah,
So yeah, it took a little while to get everything back organized and get everything back together from everything going on with hurricanes, but we're glad to be back with you. Let's
yeah.
go
We
and
did three regular episodes now.
now we're doing a picker pass again. We might have to tone down on the picker pass, ladies and gentlemen. We are fast approaching every category I think is sold except for one or two. But
All
we
right, yeah.
continue to
But
find
you know what? We're going to keep finding stuff to pick or pass.
well, keep trying to find some unique items at least laying around the house and everything for you, but that you can find out there and acquire pretty easily. I think Ben's you're up first tonight. Oh Lord, that is a pass for me. Wooden carved china. What is that? Is that
It's a Japanese doll, Naruko Kosikia. I don't know. Nurukokeshi.
I'm definitely passing on that. I don't think dolls are worth selling.
It's not a doll. It's just a wooden thing. It's cool. It's got a little mark on the bottom and everything.
Yeah, it's still a doll.
Rub its head for good luck.
Is that what you're supposed to do? Rub its head for good luck?
I have no idea. It was shiny and round.
I'm going to say pass. Let's find out.
Okay. Uh, I'm a pick because I picked it.
There's some few on there.
There's 769 of them, which I was surprised because they actually got it in a lot with some other toys. It was just in the bottom. Interesting.
769 of those things. All right. Let's see if they've any of them sold.
Mine is the large 14 inch. So the 10 inch. I'm hoping it's worth $425. I don't think it is.
I don't either. I think that one might be smoking crack.
I think so since this one's $18 and $35 and $30.
I think whoever wants 425 is smoking crack. They're going by what their grandma told
But
them.
it's signed by the artist. I don't know if this one's signed by the artist, but that could be the artist's signature. I can't read Japanese. Advanced search. I don't have to do the bottom anymore because it fixed itself. 26 sold.
Okay, 26 divided by 769. 3.38%.
Here's a 14 incher that sold for $61. Free shipping from Japan. $30. 14.95 took an offer.
I hope you don't have more than about $1 in that. Maybe $2.
I don't think I have anything. I don't know. I bought this whole box, like a toy chest, on an auction for $2. There's
I
a
mean,
bunch of good stuff in there.
if you're wanting 10 times your money, you
Yeah,
probably shouldn't have paid more than $1 on $1.50 at
exactly.
most. Because I'm looking at roughly probably about 15.
Yeah,
Maybe you can get $20 out of it. Of course, it's going to take a long time to get to a 3.38% sell through rate. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is definitely a
look
pass.
here. Two of them for $1, but $30 shipping from Japan.
Yeah, okay. So it's about $15 to $20 item, especially pre-owned. If you can,
Yeah, definitely.
if you're following Ben's method, where you're just putting a bunch of lists out there, you could potentially put this on there, let it set, and sell it in a couple of years. You're going to have to be highly competitive, though. That's one thing that we're learning as we're going along these days, ladies and gentlemen. is it's not just enough just to have the item listed anymore. You got to give shipping credits. You've got to give sometimes free shipping, which Ben's not wanting to do and not planning on doing, but some of you guys may want to. I don't know. I've been over a year now, and so I'm starting to get a reputation. So I'm able to sell things for more and make a little more profit off of things than I was to start with. And Ben's been around a lot longer. Of course, you guys met Mike if you watch some of our other shows, and you met Alex. Those guys have been around for quite a while, and so they have a really good reputation, have a good following, and so they can do this kind of stuff without having to offer some gimmick stuff. But if you got an item like that's got a terrible sell through rate, you're going to have to put something on it, either go way low on the price or give free shipping.
Do the Ron Popeil thing. Set it and forget it. Just put it out there. Somebody will
Yeah,
eventually walk along and say, huh, I can't live without that Noruko Kokuyo.
if they're still being produced, that's the problem. If it was an item that had been produced during, say, occupied Japan or
Yeah.
whatever, and it wasn't being produced now, yeah, maybe. But this is an item that's still being produced. And so I think it's a definite pass, even with Benz's store. But he'll put it out there, and he'll probably sell it eventually.
Oh,
Um,
or
but
not.
it's gonna take a while unless he throws it out there for $1 with $5 shipping. This is my personal opinion. I would
Okay.
definitely
It
pass.
is a pass. I wouldn't have bought it. It was just in the bottom of a box. I'm
Of course,
definitely
I
going
don't
to
know. Check out that signature; it might mean something.
I'll try to do a Google search on it. All right. So far, we're batting zero.
All right, your next item, ladies and gentlemen. What the crap?
It's a
I,
Furby.
I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit
It's a Furby
exhausted
baby.
from work this week. Yeah,
1999, 1998 area. So it's
I
vintage.
is that the vintage? Okay, that looks like the Gremlin doll.
It's a Furby. You never seen a Furby before?
I have, but it's
This
been
one.
so long.
And I got it was in that same box. I paid $2 for. So I got two Furbies. I got a whole bunch of toys. The Santa one's kind of cool, but I didn't look him up. I did. I looked both of them up. But
I figured
Furby
the
baby.
Santa one would worth more than the other one.
It's not, even though it's a limited edition. It was limited at 50,000, and I think everybody kept them in boxes. So that one's worth less.
Mm.
Turned out, I
Limited
think this one,
edition, and everybody
the
bought them. They
light
kept.
blue with the white and the blue eyes makes this one special.
Okay, I learned something about Furbies I didn't care to know.
When I was
I'm
looking
gonna.
it up.
I'm still gonna go with a pass on this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go with a pass.
Okay, so they're not the full size Furby. They're both Furby babies. So I just looked up Furby baby.
Okay.
Mm,
Let's see. All right.
there's
10,
289 Furby babies.
289 is it?
Yep, there's
That's
one pre-owned, $35.
okay. That's a good ratio.
Oh, yeah.
289.
In the box. That if you can find them in the box, they're worth $100. Out of the box, they're worth 25, $30.
Good to know.
Baby blue, pink ears. This one has brown eyes.
That's good to know. All right. 289 looks like they're.
289 for sale.
What we got sold?
251.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be great. 289, 280, 251. That's an 87% sell through rate, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord. Really? Really for that?
Yeah,
I would have made a huge mistake there because I would have passed. Even if I saw it in a box, I'd pass it up at the yard sale. That would be a huge mistake. Good to know, though. That's awesome.
limited edition 500,000 doesn't sound limited to me on the Santa one. I 70885. Now, if you find one of these, this is sold. That's been left in the box, $250.
Wow. Okay.
And then there's a bunch of them that are $30, and most of them, a lot of those I saw were in the box. Just the Santa one, that specific number. There's two sold. 4,500 available. I guess that must be the model number for all of them.
I
But
still say that's a definite pick, ladies and gentlemen. I was
yeah,
wrong. I would have passed it up. That's a 86.85, so it makes it 87% sell through rate. Looks like they're selling for around the same price, $15 to $25, maybe as high as 30.
yep,
So you don't want to pay more than $3 to $5 for it, considering that your fees are higher these days. Uh,
yes, and you
we're
got to
all
promote it.
we're all experimenting with promotions, and they're going back up. Apparently, it's the time of the year. You definitely, if you're looking for it right now and you come across it, you do not want to pay more than $3 to $5 because you're going to have to promote it probably 10 to 12% on that, somewhere
Yeah, I agree.
around that
So,
range. So think about your
all right,
regular fees and then your 10 to 12. So stay $3 or below on it, but it's definite pickup. If you need to squeeze out around 3.50 to $4, I wouldn't go any higher than 5. Walk away.
sounds like a plan. All right, so what's your item for the show?
My item is some things I come across, and I actually use these. I've actually used these. These are really cool, but they're a little item that go on your wood stove. And I'll try to get my camera to focus here just a second. If it'll focus,
Doesn't seem to want to.
it doesn't want to. It did just a little while ago, but it's not wanting to now. But these are thermometers that fit right on your wood stove pipe, and they have a section that tells you. Of course, the white section tells you this is where you want to be. Over here, it's too hot. Over here, it's creosote range, so it's too cold. Right now, of course, it's not on a stovepipe, but as the stovepipe heats up, causes a spring. They're mechanical. They don't take any energy. You can even hang them, but it's best to
Okay.
just stick them by magnet right on. Bought these, and I've actually used them, and I find them very useful when building a fire in a wood stove and trying to keep everything going. So just keeps you knowing where you're at. Cords
I'm
get
going to say that. What do you pay? What did you pay for it? Or,
I think it came with a kit, a fan kit that I bought, but I would say probably you don't want to pay more than $1 for them tops. I wouldn't
okay,
pay more than 50 cents for them to be honest with you because they probably don't sell for more than around $5 to $10. They're probably a $5 to $10 island by themselves. So that's what I'm guessing. I hadn't even looked them up yet, ladies and gentlemen. What you got, Benz? Let's see them. Would you pick or would you pass them?
I'd pick it.
You've already looked.
I'd definitely pick it just because if it was like $1, so I think somebody might need it. So there's 455 of them. This one looks similar. No, yours is white.
Mm-hmm.
This is
That's more
yours
like
here.
that one. Yep, for $7.88. So I was right. About
Yep.
a $5 to $10 item. That's about what they are. There's one just very similar to mine, 635.
We ship free returns.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
free returns.
Maybe this is not a pick, even if it's got a good sell through rate. It sells for
I'm
nothing.
thinking it's not a pick, ladies and gentlemen, because it's just so cheap. It's such a cheap item. I'm thinking it's not a pick unless you have a way of sourcing them brand new for 2 cents a piece,
Yeah.
10 cents a piece. This is not a pick, just because it's too cheap.
Let's see if they sell at least,
Let's see if
right? So
yeah, if they sell.
455 and advanced sold search 62.
Yeah, 62 divided by 455. Yeah, it's a 13.62, so it's roughly a 14%. So, yeah, that would work as in a store like Benz's. Store like mine, you don't even bother because you don't want to go that low. 20, 25 is the low as you want to go. So, it would definitely work in a store like Benz's. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, unless you get it a bundle at a yard sale or thrift store and buy a whole bunch of them or buy them together and you're paying less than 50 cents for it, it is absolutely not worth it.
Yeah.
And it's probably not worth it unless you really are sourcing these things and being able to sell them because most of those were probably brand new. They're cheap, they're not that expensive an item.
Hmm.
They're a neat little item. Anybody who's using wood stoves or pellet stoves or anything like that definitely needs to have one just so you can keep up with what's going on. So you save yourself some money in the chimney sweep business. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a pass, even though it's got a decent sell through rate there on the. It's over the 10 mark that you want to be,
Yeah. But there's no money in it.
unless you're really sourcing them. And I'm talking about sourcing them brand new from the manufacturer, and you're buying like
Yeah.
1,000 of them for 2 cents a piece. Yeah.
and then you're going to ship it in a white envelope.
Yeah. Yeah. Here you go.
No
Uh,
track.
put a little styrofoam around it and throw it in there. Weigh it. Oh, it's going to cost me 60 cents to mail it. Oh Lord.
Frog plushie with a little like vest on or sweater, and it's got a little messenger bag. New in package.
Yeah. For $2, I'd buy it and throw it in there in the everything store. Would definitely work. Let me clear out here. There it is, right there. 15 bucks.
Yep, $15 is one listed. It's gonna range.
Is that sold?
No, that's listed,
That's
buddy.
listed. So there's only one listed.
There's only one listed.
This is either going to be a slam dunk, ladies and gentlemen, or a pitiful excuse for bringing it up.
None sold.
But that's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ben's has this happen from now and again
Yeah,
where he will get an item that there's one or two listed and none sold. And what I find crazy is that basically
but I
he
looked it
will,
up
he will
on.
sell them. Now
Yeah,
let me finish. He will
eh,
sell them and he will make a ton of money because it's a rare item. To eBay, it's a rare item and he will make money off of it. So, and maybe it's not such a bad thing.
yeah. So I took the picture into Google after I couldn't find it on eBay, and I found it one place. I found it at Froggit. Froggit all. I like it. Like the name of the place, Froggit. They only sell is frog stuff, but they had this plush doll there for $20.43 US.
Okay, so go back to the one that was on eBay because there was one listed on eBay. And
Yeah,
what was it being listed for?
it was listed for $15 and
Okay.
$3.99 shipping.
And free shipping.
$3.99. I don't
Oh,
even know
three
where I
ninety
came
nine.
up with that number, but
Yeah, I don't know where they're coming up with that either.
you can't buy shipping of anything for $3.99.
Unless they're going to try to slip it in medium mail.
That's still 463. I think is the cheapest on that now.
But
Probably an
I
old listing. That makes me think, oh, it's an old listing.
there's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is this item here again. It's one of those items that if you're getting it for a couple dollars, you don't know what the sell through rate is because not one's not sold in the last 90 days, and if it's sold 2 years ago, it's terrible sell through rate.
Yeah,
But you don't know, so what do? Try to get it as cheap as possible. How much you pay for that, Benz?
it was
Maybe.
in the box with all the other stuff. All
Oh
the other
Lord, it's in the box. He might have two cents.
$2.
He
So
might
I've
have
got $2 invested in two Furbies, the Japanese wooden doll, that guy, and about 50 action figures,
so
which
he's got 10 cents in it. So
I
yeah,
need cents in it.
yeah.
So I'm going to put it out there.
Put it out there. You don't know what's going to happen. And if you keep it rolling, somebody goes on a list for frogs, they go, oh gosh, that's the one I got to have. And you sold it for 15, 20 bucks.
Can't go
All right.
wrong.
No, you can't go wrong at all. So that's one of those weird items, like I said. What
All
do you
right,
do in
you ready
those
for another
instances?
one? We're rolling tonight. Wait, there's no bull hunky tonight. It's get it done, move it on.
We're too tired for the bull hoggy tonight. Full time reselling and oh, the light snack. That's a, I was going to say that's an ornament.
Yeah, it's a Christmas tree ornament from Hallmark with a Tasmanian devil. He's
I'm
belly
going to
like
say this time of year pick, but get it for less than 50 cents.
okay.
Because
He's cool.
I think it's going to be a $10 item tops.
Oh, probably, but he is cool.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's going to be a $10 item. That's what I think.
I don't know how you turn him on though, but maybe you. No, it didn't work. I'm not getting back in the package.
Uh oh.
I can figure it out, but I'm not gonna do it on here because I don't waste your time.
I'm going to say pass. But I'm going to say, you guys, you want to do it, you want to buy it, get it for less than 50 cents. Probably one of those things Ben's got in a box for got less than 2 cents in the whole
I
box.
bought a box of Christmas stuff, and today I was cleaning out the garage. I just spent. You ever spend 7 hours doing something, and at the end you realize you've done nothing? That's what I
Oh,
did today in the garage. I had so much
all the
stuff
time,
out there.
every day when I go to work.
Yeah, yeah. Beyond that, I did a great job. And I bought. I ran out of 6x8 or 8x6x4 boxes. So I thought. So I reordered them, and then I found a box full of boxes that I had reordered and then never opened. And then I found two bundles of them. So I have 212 of those boxes now. But you know what? It is one of my most popular boxes. So
Huh. So how many we got of these things?
31
31. Okay. All right.
looks like $10.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Probably about a $10 item. Looks like you maybe
Yep.
get a little bit more out listed for 13, and be willing to take an offer or be willing to offer to watchers an offer.
Yep.
Any free shipping on there?
No, everything had shipped. Yeah, that one for 13.49,
Good Lord.
$15. So by the time you figure in your shipping, you're at $10 again.
Yeah.
$10.
Ah, these people killing us with this free shipping, stupid stuff.
One sold for $15 free shipping.
And there was how many? 30 what?
34.
That's not going to be a good ratio.
31. I lied. I checked because I want to get the best I can get.
Still going to be like a 20, 29%, but we'll go 1 divided by 31. 32%.
That's not 32%.
3.2%.
I was
Sorry,
going to
ladies
say
and
32%. Buy them all day.
3.2%. So we hit another. What we've had? What we've had one. The first one was 3.2. That was a pass. The
Yeah.
second one was 85%. That was the fur baby. That's a pick. Mine was a pass because even though it had a decent sell through rate, it's so cheap you don't want to mess with them. And
Mm-hmm.
then we had the what was it you just had? The frog.
Yeah.
And the frog we could not determine. It's indeterminable. And now we have another 3.2. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Do not buy the Hallmark keepsake ornaments. I
Yeah.
mean,
In general, I think they're probably so Hallmark. Yeah, we're not going to waste our time with that.
let's just look it up right quick. Hallmark keepsake ornaments. Let's just see. We'll do a quick one on that, just as a general on it.
So let's just do Hallmark Christmas ornaments.
What's the big
750,000.
750,000? Now let's do solds.
61,000. 9%. It got better.
8.13333. So 8% straight. So yeah, it's a little better than the Tasmanian. It's probably because there's probably some in there that actually are valuable. They're probably old. They're
I
from
don't know. This $1.99, $1.60,
all that
$30.
fun
There are
little
some
pop.
decent ones. So look for the Big Lebowski, $30 for the dude.
Yeah, there's probably some that are. There's a leg lamp for $7.
There you go.
So there's some that are a little pricey, but and it brings up to 8. How to work in an everything store? It's not going to work in a niche down low inventory store. It doesn't. It's not going to sell enough.
Sylvania bulbs, blue dot, from the 70s. Like that, ladies. They look definitely 70s. They got
Oh, they're
70s,
definitely 60s and 70s.
60s, and 70s. Yeah, these are probably 60s. That's probably a 70s. So would you buy these if you rent? They're all new in the package.
I mean, what were they used for? See, here's the thing. I try not to buy
They're
anything.
for cameras, man. Remember when you don't remember that when you used to have to put the bulb in
See,
and it took one picture and you needed a new bulb and you took one
no,
picture.
I don't remember that at all. And here's the problem. Okay, so here's the problem. How many people are actually buying those bulbs now? So I would probably pass. But if you want to do an extra item, we'll go ahead and do it. We're already good before. We'll kill 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and talk about this.
I read this fact like 2 years ago. I need to check on it now, but every year more pictures are taken than all the time in history
Oh, yeah.
because it's cell phones. You can just take pictures, pictures,
Hmm.
pictures. There's 6 pictures of me as a kid. because I was the middle guy. There was one that showed up with a penis before me, then me with a penis, and then my sister with a vagina. So they didn't care about the middle kid. I
Oh
wasn't.
no, they don't.
No, you know, if I'd have been a girl, there'd been a bunch of pictures, and then if I was born either a boy or a girl at the end, they wouldn't have cared. There's no
Yeah,
picture.
that's not true. I was the middle one of three sons. There's not a whole lot of pictures of me either. It's middle child. Throw dirt on them and hope they disappear. Go
Yeah,
play in the street. But anyway, so I would pass on these, and I'm going to tell you why I would pass on these.
I want to know.
Folks. I would pass on them because I don't think there's a big market for them. I think they'll go to some collectors who collect cameras of this, but that's getting less and less. Cameras are not a as big a collectible item, I don't think, as they once were a few years ago. Man, there's not
What
still money in them.
I disagree with what you're saying. I'm thinking there's less and less light bulbs for these old cameras, so they're harder to find, and so
Yeah,
it's
but
something that
who's
they might be into.
using the old cameras? That's the thing is, I think it's less people are looking for
Just
the
for the
bulb.
artwork. Look at that chick. She's hot. I'm gonna use it later. Take some pictures.
Okay, let's look this up. Let's go ahead and look it up. Okay, how many's out there? What's the number? You didn't give me the number.
Yeah, I thought you had it because you're like
Yeah, I can't read it.
147.
147.
147.
Okay. Maybe it'll have good sell through rate. There's only 147 of them.
34. That's like a 20% sell through rate.
23.
Yeah, that's even good enough for your store.
That's even good enough for my store. So, yeah, I guess I should buy them, but I don't know. Uh, it
Looks
is.
like $10 a box.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks about like $10 a box.
No free shipping, free
It's one,
return.
it's one of those items that is going to be in that niche, a real niche, but it looks to me like I guess they turn over.
Yeah, they don't turn over fast, but they turn over. So I'll probably
23%.
yeah,
So that means out of the 147, 34 of them,
yeah. We're
and
selling that.
and eventually they're going to run out. Eventually, so it's going to be one of those items that if it continues to be somewhat popular, then it's going to go up in value. But
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it's something that people are. There's not that many of. That was pick and pass. Chuckaload.
and that's the way it's supposed to be. Get on, get this done, get the information in their pocket so they can get the money in their pocket.
All right, so a quick recap. Japanese doll.
Don't buy,
Don't buy.
don't buy. Fur babies, yes, buy. My wood stove thing, do not buy.
Do not buy.
Unless it's thrown into a lot for you. You got nothing in it. Don't even figure anything on it if you're figuring
No.
a lot.
The frog. We're not sure. There's only one for sale.
I
I
could
say
be.
go for it.
I say it depends on what you're getting it for.
Yeah, exactly.
$2 or less, buy it.
Go.
Don't buy that. Pass. Pass on the Hallmark Keepsake ornaments. And I
Bulbs.
get buy the Sylvania blue dot bulbs for the camera. Buy 'em.
Yeah.
But again, they're only like a $10 item, so $1 or less.
And I bought all three of them for $2. So I'm there.
So it's got about 70 cents in it.
It's good to try. Any insights to share with the folks, or tell them to off and just hang up?
I wouldn't say we should do that. We appreciate each and every one of you watching and listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and invite other people. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, it's two different formats. There's a lot of videos, Thrifty Treasures on CJ Benz Fine's YouTube channel. There's our long format where we talk about nuts and bolts of eBay selling and things we're doing and things we're not. And then there's this here, Picker Pass. So all of them are great information, but I think my favorite is probably this one here because it's short, sweet, generally speaking, and it gives you the information. You can watch it on the way to a thrift store. You can put it playing in your car and listening to it while you're on your way to do some flea market finds or going to thrift stores, to thrifting, and it gives you some note. Put that back on the shelf. But
Yeah.
we've done enough now. Start making a list and keeping it with you because, and We may need to go back and revisit some things. Maybe we need to do some revisited shows of Pick or Pass because some of them have been around for over 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and when we first started it, so it could be, yeah, some things may have changed,
And
but
that Tasmanian devil, maybe it's just not close enough to Christmas yet.
might be something to check again once we get closer. So there's the thing.
Christmas Eve. You in?
Can't do it Christmas. Can't do it.
Sorry,
But
honey, I got to do a pick and pass.
oh yeah, death becomes me. Actually, I might be able to if I can get out of going to the in-laws again.
That in mind.
Anyway, Christmas Eve pocket change special.
Yes.
Your Christmas Eve.
Ho, ho, ho.
Maybe we'll do one live.
There you go. You watching anything good?
Christmas Eve.
No, in general. I'm just trying to talk.
I don't think we need.
All right, never mind. Hey, guys, thanks for stopping by. I tried to extend it, but he's not in the mood.
I'm
He's
too
tired.
tired,
He's old.
and I
I
still got
mean,
to work 6 days this week. 7 actually, because
that's the life of the reseller. You're constantly working and not making any money. I got throttled for the hurricane. I'm very upset. I've only sold 17 things so far. Last week I sold 50.
but we'll talk about it on Sunday. Maybe the weekend will swing out for me.
Yes. Thank you
So
very much for stopping by. We'll talk to you Friday. This will be Friday. I don't know. I'm confused. No, I'm just kidding. I'll cut that out. Bye.